G'day everyone, I'm Griff and welcome to the 5th team preview. Just smashing out one of these every day. I'm going to try and make these last few a bit quicker because I'm not really thinking about starting many of these players, so honestly don't think there's much point going too in depth. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Steckity out for the season. Was never an option anyway to start with, so ignore him. Maxi, too expensive to start with no doubles in the first two rounds in my opinion, but he's one of the greats of the BBL and you need him for round 3. Ralph, I'm not sure if he'll be here for their second double, so an interesting one, but I think he's someone you want on their round 3 double. I may go someone else who can play both if that is the case that he can't play that second one. But honestly, I think one double from Ralph might be better than 2 doubles from another Stars player anyway, so who knows. Stoinis is another one who I think I want for the double. He had a good season last year, so obviously if he's in shocking form, we've seen that shocking form continues for a while, so he might be one to fade, but at this stage I will plan to get Stoinis in. Siddle, I think, will play some games here and there, but it's just not going to be consistent, and he's going to have a semi-player coach role, and not one I'm really considering at all, just with the risk of rotation. Tom Curran, as you can see, is in my side, hasn't left my side once. 106k is too cheap for Tom Curran. If you've owned Tom Curran before, you know that this is a ridiculous price, and I am surprised I haven't seen him in more teams, because I think that's one of the if you're going to start a star, I think he's the one to start. So either lots of people don't have any, or they're starting someone different. I think it's Tom Curran or nothing really in your starting team. Cartwright should bat at 6. Not really relevant. I wouldn't go picking Cartwright. Boland will be in the test team. Clark is an interesting one at 68k. I do have a bit of fear fading Clark, which is what I am doing currently, but I think I think getting those doubles from the first 2 rounds is more important than stashing Clark. As cheap as he is, I think if they had the double in round 1, I'd probably start him, or maybe even round 2, but with the double in round 3, I don't think I will. Harper, I'm not sure will even be in their best 11, so I won't start him, and I would suggest that anyone who's ever seen Sam Harper pick up a bat in the last couple of years would suggest the same, but is cheap, so you never know. Swepson, 59k. I picked him a couple of years ago when he started hot, and he was an incredible pick. Has come back down to earth, starting at 60k at the Stars. I think he could be decent. Honestly, if there was anyone other than Curran from the Stars that I would consider starting, it would probably be Swepson. But I'm just not that excited about it. And he has not entered any of my sides at this stage. Same goes for Hatcher. I think he's one who, if Siddle does get some games here and there, he might be the one to drop out, so he is nowhere near my side. Kellaway is an interesting one, and okay, I said Curran or no one, but Swepson and Kellaway I understand considering. Clark as well, but I'm not really as interested in Clark as Sweppo and Kellaway, but Kellaway's just that guy who could just randomly break out, so he's just one to keep a very close eye on, and if he goes gangbusters in the first 2 rounds, you've missed out on some cash, but you can just trade him in and he shouldn't be too expensive, so that's why he's not in my team at the moment, but okay with it if you do have him there and you really like him. Mackenzie, another one who I could see maybe rotating out of the team and into the team depending on pitch or form or various other things, so another one who's not in consideration for me. Merlot shouldn't be in the best 11. Same goes for Whitney. Rogers may open the batting. I think if I was going to take a risk at that price, I'd still go Kellaway over Rogers. I think Rogers is one who could get dropped for Harper on form. I could see that happening, but maybe that's just something I've come up with. He has looked good at times, just I don't trust him at all. And Lazark won't play. So let's get into the best 11. So as you can see, I've got the Stars best 11 with Rogers and Clark opening the batting, Kellaway at 3, as I said, Maxwell at 4, Stoinis at 5, Cartwright at 6. This is what they've been doing for a few years now, so I can't see that 4, 5, 6 changing. It's just that top 3 really. Curran I think will come in at 7, which is why he's such a good option. Should bolt Death as well. I see no downside in the Curran pick. Mackenzie at 8, Hatcher at 9, Swepson at 10, Ralph at 11. I like Swepson and Ralph. Just unsure that Mackenzie and Hatcher will play every game, so don't have either of them at the moment. And the only thing I can see really changing is Harper starting, maybe opening instead of Rogers, or replacing Kellaway if he shits the bed. But I think this will be pretty close to it. Also, as I said before, just Mackenzie and Hatcher. I'm a little worried about the rotation with Siddle. I could see Siddle starting in this lineup for round 1. It just really depends what they want to do. So, yeah, nice quick one. Wanted to keep this one short as I am about to head out. So, thanks if you made it this far, and I should be back tomorrow for the who's next? Perth Scorchers, I think. Yeah, thanks guys.